Yo, what's good, YouTube? Man, I'm back with another video on the channel, man. Look, in this video, I kind of want to talk about kind of like the pressures that people put on others to have it all by their 20s. You know what I mean? Have it all figured out. I've been seeing a lot of videos recently on my YouTube being recommended to me talking about how people be like warning people, yo, don't waste your 20s. Like, they make it like the milestone. Like, whatever you do in your 20s defines you for the rest of your life. Like, I've been seeing that a lot. Like, hey, don't do this in your 20s. Don't do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? I just kind of want to get my intake on it and how I feel about all that shit popping up on my feed and shit like that. So obviously, the main reason why I think everyone is putting pressure on making it in their 20s is because of social media. Like, come on, bro. We all know this is common knowledge, bro. We seen people on specifically TikTok going crazy. You know what I mean? I'll be seeing people in their teen years or early 20s talking about, yo, I'd buy like a $5 million mansion, even driving supercars and shit. And when they're watching that shit at home, you know what I mean, clocking into like a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, having like $16 in your bank account. Obviously, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I'm not doing fucking nothing in my 20s, bro. I'm fucking wasting my years and shit like that. Cause you're comparing yourself to somebody who's you know what I'm saying, going crazy in their 20s and shit like that. A lot of people tend to forget that social media is fake, bro. You know what I mean? Like, not everything you see on the screen is real. So, like, I don't know why a lot of people be doing this comparison shit, but a lot of it is fake, bro. And a lot of people just do it for attention. Like, they get the cars and shit, or they talk about what they doing for like attention and shit, so they can get paid off social media, bro. You know what I mean? That's where most of these people make their money off from, anyways. You know what I mean? If they get the more attention they get, the more money they get on social media, whatever platform they're using, shit like that. But yeah, bro. Like, I feel like that's why a lot of people be feeling like they're like a loser or like not doing anything in their 20s because they're comparing people all across the world doing their own crazy shit. You feel me? Like, they compare themselves to the 1% on social media. You know what I mean? And of course you're gonna feel like shit. Also, another reason why I feel like people have pressure in their 20s or feel like a failure in their 20s is because they can't find love. You know what I mean? A lot of people nowadays really can't find their partner. Um, I've seen a statistic where lots of young men nowadays entering their 20s are actually virgins. You feel me? Um, so a lot of people be kind of feeling like a failure because they can't find their partner at a certain age, right? I remember my parents talked about how they found each other in their 20s. My grandparents found each other in their 20s. My uncles and aunties found each other in their 20s, and it's like, yo, if I can't find my partner in my 20s, like, when will I ever? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a lot of pressure there too, as well. I know there's a stigma around marriage, but I know people kind of put pressure on you know what I'm saying, find your partner, get married in your 20s and shit like that. You know what I mean? Start a family. So this is a lot of pressures in your 20s. I personally feel like people put too much pressure on your 20s. It's like, if you don't make it out, or like you don't make it by 25, you don't have a certain amount of income by 25 or shit like that, like, you're a failure at life. Like, you just have to give up. And I just think that's stupid, bro. I feel like everything comes at its own pace. Like, somebody's path that you comparing yourself to is different from your own. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of gotta figure out, and you gotta figure out your own pacing on how to get to your goal. You know what I mean? So it's like, comparison is kind of stupid because you didn't even see the work that person put in to get to that point. You know what I mean? You don't know how much sleepless nights they had, or like how many times they almost gave up. You only seen their highlights and shit. So it's like, you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta find what you want to do and take as long as you need to complete that path. You know what I mean? Yo, bro, it's 3 a.m., bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, my bad if this video's everywhere, bro. I sound like I slur my words, bro. That's because I'm mad tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. It's 3 a.m., bro, and I'm just like, I can't sleep. Like, I'm just gonna record. So, like, my bad. This video's a little all over the place, but basically all I'm trying to say is, bro, there's no such thing as wasting your 20s if you're like putting the work towards something. You know what I mean? Like, if you're sleeping all day, jerking off all day, like playing games all day, not doing nothing, okay, like, I ain't gonna lie, wasting your 20s, bro. But if you're building something step by step, you're putting time and effort into something each and every day during your 20s, bro, you're not wasting, you're building it. You're on a path, all right? You're creating a path for yourself. And that's all that this age shit is, bro. Like, people putting like a stigma on your age and shit like that. Like, oh, if you don't have this at 25, you don't have this at 24, 23, then you're not gonna do shit, bro. Like, bro, it doesn't. There's no time limit on when you're gonna make it, bro. You know what I mean? As long as you're on this earth, bro, you have a chance at succeeding, bro. Like, you feel me? There's not a certain age rate to give up on your dreams and shit. That's all I'm trying to say. Until you're dead, bro, in the dirt, sleep, bro. Until you're buried under the ground, bro, you can still work. You can still chase your dreams, bro. Real shit. But look, man, I'm gonna end the video right there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the support I've been getting. Like, bro, like, this is crazy, man. Appreciate all the support, the love I've been receiving. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I really started this shit 4 weeks ago. I started my channel 4 weeks ago. Start from 0. Now we at like 43, 44, some shit. So, bro, the growth is crazy. You know what I mean? The growth is crazy. Bro, my advice, bro, just start a YouTube, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, starting a YouTube channel has been, I feel like it's been a benefit in my life. Like, just be able to talk every day about something, get shit off my chest, because like I don't really have no one to talk to in my real life like that, for real. So like, this is a good way to get shit off my chest, and it builds an audience too. And it's just a great feeling, you know what I mean? But yeah, once again, appreciate all the support, the love, the likes, the comments, all that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go crazy, trying to get 100 subscribers to the errands, man. So we upload every single day. We on a mission, you know what I mean? On a mission. But yeah. Other than that, I'm out. Appreciate all the love once again, man. For real.
I see a dream. In exchange for his flesh and blood,